Picture this. You're in a situation where someone asks you to do something, and at first you hesitate. Something about it doesn't feel completely right, but instead of speaking up, you go along with it. Later, you find yourself thinking about that moment, wondering why you didn't say how you really felt. Sometimes saying yes feels easier, even when you really want to say no. And other times, you know something doesn't feel right, but you're not sure how to speak up. And in those moments, you might feel stuck between protecting your peace and not wanting to disappoint someone. That can look like agreeing to something you didn't really want to do, feeling overwhelmed because you said yes too many, or staying in a situation that don't feel comfortable just to avoid conflict. And over time, that can start to affect how you feel about yourself. Boundaries. Boundaries are a part of a healthy relationship, but setting them isn't always easy, especially when you care about how others feel. When it comes to setting boundaries, thoughts might sound like, I don't want to hurt their feelings. What if they get upset with me? Maybe I should just go along with it. And those thoughts can make it difficult to speak up, even when something doesn't feel right. There's something important to understand about faith and boundaries. Faith doesn't mean saying yes to everything. It also means having the wisdom to recognize what's right for you. And when you're unsure, you can take a moment to pause and pray and ask God to give you the clarity and direction in how you respond. Throughout Jesus' life, Jesus cared deeply for and about people, but he also took time to step away, rest, and spend time alone in prayer. He didn't meet every expectation placed on him, and he didn't say yes to everything. He moved with purpose. He moved with intention. So, what does this teach us? Caring about others doesn't mean ignoring your own needs. It's okay to take a step back when something doesn't feel right. And setting boundaries can help protect your peace and your well-being. Maybe it's something smaller, like someone asking you to do something when you're already feeling overwhelmed, okay? Or someone asking you to do something when you need a break. You still say yes. Not because you want to, but because it feels easier than explaining how you really feel. And over time, moments like that start to build up. Boundaries are not about pushing people away. They're about creating space for what is healthy and respectful. And setting boundaries doesn't make you unkind. It means you're learning how to take care of yourself. The way you treat yourself teaches others how to treat you. Hold on. Let me say that one more time. The way you treat yourself teaches people how to treat you. You're allowed to say no. You're allowed to take a step back. And you are also allowed to make choices that protect your peace. And the more you practice that, the more confident you'll become. So, what's one way you can set a healthy boundary this week? If you'd like to share it, you can leave your comments below. I always welcome them. And let's keep in mind, this is a place where we treat each other with kindness and respect. If you find yourself in a situation that doesn't feel right, I want you to pause for a moment, then take a deep breath. Then I want you to ask yourself, am I saying yes because I want to, or do I feel pressure? And if needed, practice responding. Yes, you do have to respond. Practice responding in a calm and respectful way, even if that means saying no or taking a step back. And remember, a healthy boundary should be safe, thoughtful, and something you feel at peace with. If you'd like, you can take this moment as a personal prayer. Dear God, help me recognize when I need to set a boundary. Give me the courage to speak with honesty and respect, and the wisdom to make choices that protect my peace. Amen. So, I want you to reflect on the choices that you're making and give yourself the space to grow through them. Growth doesn't happen all at once. It happens one step at a time. And a courageous mind grows through reflection, wisdom, and faith. And if you find it hard to set boundaries and you want to talk a little bit more about boundaries and your values and how to create those for yourself, please leave me a comment in the description, and we will talk about that in our next series. I will see you in our next episode.